Hey Melissa, how is it going? So you don't actually know me, but basically I'm making this short video to essentially show you how you and I can work together to make some big things happen in the future. So I'm gonna keep this short. I know you're a pretty great marketer. I can tell the 2 seconds by looking at your Instagram, by looking at your content, by looking at your podcast. And let me say it like this. Me trying to tell you how to do marketing is like me trying to tell Tyson how he should box. So what am I doing instead here? Even Tyson had a group of coaches, someone who handles the details so that he can focus on what he does best, which being Tyson. So I wrote a couple emails for you, Emil, and did an audit of your funnel to uncover some ways I can help you grow with some ideas and strategies that I have, because that's how I think I can add value to what you're doing, is by coming up with ideas and strategies while taking care of a lot of these things on the back end and optimizing them so that you can obviously lead at the front. So this is a very short audit here. This is your Instagram. I've been following you for a week. I looked through your content. I've been following your content. I also went into your sales page, your website, which is the Fears Business Academy. You have an academy. I also saw that you have other programs you're selling, the mastermind. So I also went through your shop, the Melissa Lynn shop, where you're selling digital downloads. I also went into your programs, create your program that sells in 3 easy steps. You were helping people to create programs. So what I didn't find is a free lead magnet. I don't know if you have it. I couldn't find it, so I'm assuming that you don't have a free lead magnet, and I'm pretty sure you know that, because it's something you can give to your leads, to your customers, to the audience you have, in exchange for their emails, and grow an email list from there. Start email marketing from there, because email marketing is the type and form of marketing which gets the highest ROI, where you can put $91 in and get $19 back. So talking about emails and lead magnets, I would suggest you to make a free lead magnet in exchange for the leads emails. And talking about emails, I have 3 emails written for you to show you I can write copy for your brand in your brand voice, which are highly valuable for your audience and for the people who are trying to grow with content, which is obviously you. And this is also something I specialize into, which is email marketing, email copywriting, social media copywriting. And not only do I know about these things, I also noticed that you could be doing something in order to get more leads onto your sales funnel. So let me explain. Here is your Instagram, and I noticed that you are not regularly posting value stories. So value stories right now are very effective and a very easy strategy to apply into your content funnel to get more leads onto your sales funnel. There are many types of value stories you can post. I'm going to explain one type here. So this is my mentor Tyson. He posts this type of value stories like 4 to 5 times a week. You can drop this type of story here. Let me explain. He starts the story with a question. Have you read Alexa Moses' new book? So that whenever someone comes to the profile, they have a story to look up to. They have a question to interact with them. Once they've interacted with the question, they're more likely to go to the rest of the stories in between here. And in the end, he says, reply with start, and I will send it to you. So this is a ManyChat automation I'm sure you know of. So this is something you can do to connect any leads to your podcast. Because I saw that you have a podcast. I listened to your episodes, and where you explain your features, where you explain yourself, where you explain your values, your academy. So you can just drop this type of story on your Instagram, drop an automation, a CTA, and through this automation you can take people onto your podcast, where you can build the trust and eventually getting the sale closer. Because when trust is absent, you can never get the sale. You know the point, because trust is needed for getting the sale, done. So you can just drop a story on Instagram, connect your Instagram to your podcast, eventually building the trust, eventually getting the sale closer. So this is something I wanted to show you. You can add into your content funnel, your marketing funnel. Now I'm gonna keep this short. I don't want to look like this guy. I don't want to look like this meme. I don't want to just sound like this guy. I don't want to be just blabbering here. So I'm gonna give you a recap of this whole video here. I wrote 3 emails for your email list to show you I can write copy for your brand in your brand voice, which can help you grow, which can help you get more sales, more leads. I can add value to your marketing department with this type of new ideas and strategies so that you can get eventually more leads, more sales. I propose we work on a small project together first to see if we would be a good fit to work together in the future. So that's no pressure at all. If you're interested, Melissa, you can reply to this message and we can have a quick 15 to 20 minute chat about it, on how to add these strategies onto your content funnel, some more strategies onto your content funnel, onto your sales funnel, some lead magnet ideas, free lead magnet ideas we can discuss there on the call, and we can have a go from there. So if you're interested, Melissa, you can knock me. You can reply to this message and we can have a go from there. So take care.